All right, let's see. Get this going. Maybe put it up a little bit more so people can hear. I'm just going to sit here and see who's going to show up or not. I was trying to do this through my iPad, but it keeps telling me, got all excited today, got the iPad ready, and then suddenly it said to me that my browser does not support going whatever live. How's my hair? Let's see if anyone shows up. Oh my god, you guys and your stupid masks. I wish you'd stop already. I just wish it would stop. Who's... Huh? People are here. Hello, hello. Who's here? Who's here? Show yourselves. Announce yourselves. What are you doing with the masks, Ontario? What's the deal? You guys want to drive us nuts? Like, is that it? What's happening? Fredericton is so bad. Why? What's happening? What happened? It can't be worse than where I'm at. I swear to God. It never changed. Now it's like 100% of people are wearing masks. I'm never going to leave my home. I wore... What? I won a mask debate at my university, and I told your story, and all the liberals hate me now. I know, Brielle. That's fine, hon. It's okay, honey. Listen, you have to be different. You have to be you. You have to speak your truth. You have to follow your passion. Everyone else doesn't matter, Brielle. And you're gorgeous. You're a beautiful woman. Stand out. They're probably jealous of you because you're gorgeous and smart. That's why. I can't believe it. They hate the truth, don't they? The liberals. They just hate the truth. But thank you, Brielle. Thank you, honey. You're a lovely, lovely lady. I'm very appreciative, Brielle. And I couldn't read any of the... I couldn't read... mostly boomers. Hi, hello, Seacoon. Larry, Hank, no mask. Thunderstruck. It's ridiculous. I can't believe it. The, what's it called? This Brenda whatever woman at the investigation that they're doing. I don't even know what they call it. The Emergency Act thing, trial that's going on. Hey, hi. I know, thank you. You're welcome, Brielle. This woman, Brenda Lucky for the RCMP, she's sitting there like a little cult member with her little fucking piece of... Sorry, I really shouldn't swear. I need to stop with the swear. I don't swear anymore. Like, well, I shouldn't say that. I swear. But to see her sitting there, I felt... All I was thinking to myself is like, you look like the besieged. You know the besieged, the religious authorities in Iran? It's like, yeah, go work for ISIS, you know? She's sitting there with her face covered. I'm like, go full, cover it all, you know? And I'm like, what does this even mean? The person next to her is not wearing a mask. Like, I feel like it's more of a... I feel like, what is this? Is this like I belong to this cult who cares about people, and everyone else who doesn't belong to this cult is not a good person? Because at this point, it's a righteousness situation. It's really, that's all it is. It makes no sense to me. Like, this is what cults do. They stand out. So yeah, it's like a uniform at this point. So I just can't believe people are choosing this, and it's interesting to me because coming from my part of the world, and then where it's constantly being promoted to the West that knows nothing about oppression as a choice, I see the same patterning now going on. Oh, yeah, everyone's talking about how it's a choice, and I'm like, but yet if you don't wear it, how do people look at you? People don't look at you favorably, you know, if you're not wearing it. There's definitely societal pressure going on, and it's just very interesting to see this whole mask thing unfold, given my history with it, and how people don't see it. still, you know. I was during the mask mandates. When I type F mask, YouTube filters it. Yeah. Yeah, YouTube. YouTube is a joke. I still can't believe there is no other platform, like, to compete. Like, BitChute, I guess, is there, but I don't know. It's not like YouTube. But what was I saying? When the mask mandates were high, like were in place, I went out to Walmart and I put a mask on. I was trying to overcome my own issues with the stupid thing. So I have anxiety. Like I get anxiety. It's nothing that I can control. Hi, Ginger Ali. So I would like do this, and I was doing this, and I was laughing, and I was with someone. I don't go out alone. I was with a person, and he was laughing, and I was laughing, and I'm like, oh, I need a breather, and I was like moving it. And there was a little girl in front of me. I think I spoke about this. This little girl, maybe 8 or 9 years old. And she was like, her side was to me while I was playing with the mask. She turned to face me head on and she stared me down. And the level of hatred emanating from this little girl, who probably knows nothing about hate, was shocking to me. I could sense it to the point that it hurt me. Hi, Hussein, Ismail. Hi, honey. But that's what this little piece of cloth does. It has that power. It has that power to divide an entire society and to turn people against each other. So it's funny. Hi, it's been a long time. Yes, yes. I should do these more often. I try to stay on a positive note, but I said maybe let me come on here and reach out to the poor people in Ontario who have re-implemented their masks and see what's going on. You guys gonna comply in Ontario? Everyone's happy? You're just gonna put your mask on and go out? The more you comply, the more this won't stop. Like, you have to understand, this is hell. You've entered a very dark period here. I can't tell you where I am, honey. I'm somewhere in Canada. It doesn't matter where I am. I feel bad for the people in Ontario. And not even the people, mostly, honestly, the children. Like, they're really pushing for the masks in school. And I wish I could give you guys a glimpse of what it feels like to be a little child who really knows nothing but to follow orders. You don't think children are going to stand up and say, I don't want to wear this. They'll develop other ailments like anxiety and they won't want to go to school. You'll see other problems arise. The kid won't say a word, especially where this level of pressure from society is ongoing. So the people that they keep saying, oh, just wear it, put it on, it's 5 minutes, it's 10 minutes, it won't do. Hi, DS. Ginger Ali, she's still here, and that's all that matters. Thank you, honey. Thank you, Ginger. I like your name. Can't bear the stare. Can't bear the stare. It's not even the stare. You can stare if you want. I'm very sensitive to energy. And this little young girl was so indoctrinated with hatred, and she was like 9. I'm like, how are you going to live yourself? How are you going to tolerate yourself for the next 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years when you have this level of hatred inside of you? But it's not her fault. You looks like a hooker? That's pleasant. Yeah. One second. All right. Just had to get rid of someone who was spamming. Someone who was spamming. Okay. Let me see. 1 second, guys. Just there's a lot of spamming going on. Hopefully this resolves it a little bit. Can somebody type something? Type anything. I'm not sure what's happening to the live chat. Can somebody type something? No? Oh dear. There is something happening here. I am not sure. I don't know. It's crazy. Hi, Monologic. Yeah, what the fuck with the spammers? I don't know. It's insane. It's spamming my entire feed. I can't see. Yeah, hi, RD. I can see now, honey. Sorry, there was just weird spamming. Oh, here we go again. Oh, dear. I might not be able to, I don't even, what is this? How? Sorry, guys. There's a lot of weird bot accounts. I'm with you too, honey, Wilson. I need some mods, I know. Yeah. Okay, I'll just ignore the spam. Otherwise, I'm just going to sit here all day pressing buttons. What was I talking about? They seem gone. Okay, thank you, Haken Engman. What was I saying? The little girl. Like, but that's, like, you see people on Twitter. Okay, honey, thank you, Sub Gold. Not allowing to report AD. No? You see them on Twitter, and or the people that argue that it's just a thing, it's just a piece of cloth. Oh, here we go again. It's just a piece of cloth that you put on your face, and they minimize it, you know, they minimize the thing, but you can't, because when you minimize it, that's exactly what they want. It's not a minimal thing, and that's what would drive me crazy as a young girl in the Middle East, with these women that say it's your choice. I'm like, you have no clue. You have no clue how evil this thing is. To be forced to cover your face against your will, and then to tie it with righteousness. It's vile. It's vile. And as a little girl, you don't understand. Like, you don't understand. You don't know. You just, you're subjected to this, but we don't understand psychology. We don't understand how society functions. We don't understand much as children. So you just develop these emotions, like this level of hatred that this girl was projecting, not only onto me, probably onto her own classmates. So this is how intolerance is taught. You don't teach intolerance through words. You teach it through implementing things like mask mandates. That's how you teach intolerance and hatred. And telling a specific group of people who follow your orders that they are better than another group of people who are not following your orders. Yeah. Halasikun, it infects through the eyes only. It goes through the... What are we talking about? What infects through the eyes? What is it that causes infection through the eyes? And how are you? I don't want to just sit here and talk about masks, but who's in Ontario and is really bothered by this, or has kids in school, or anything? You know, I don't think Canada's ever going to get rid of this stupidity. I think we're just going to... Old bag. I do like Western... Oh. Hi, man. Long time. God help me. I don't even know. And now we're going to start with the spams again. But yeah. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here, and I'm like, I really didn't think we'd still be here. And the fact that there are people out there who believe that a pandemic can last 3 years. Time for new systems. Oh, of course it's time for new systems. It's been time for new systems for decades. It's just now it's being exposed at a grand move to Europe. I wish I could move. I can't even move myself from where I'm at to the western aspect of Canada. Though after seeing some of this Danielle Smith's tweets, I'm like, yeah, you're just the same, aren't you? It's insane. Heavy brainwashing. Never. But I thought about that too. What? The dude. What? Okay, I think we're getting more spams. Anyway, if I see a spammer, I'll block them, guys. Move to Europe? It's getting more like Africa in Europe. Yeah, I know. I know. If you move to Finland, we do not have mask mandates, ripataja, but you should know that we border Russia and Putin. I'm okay with Putin. I don't believe the stuff. I don't believe the stuff that your Western news. You have to understand. I lived in war for 26 years, and I know very much what war propaganda looks like and sounds like. And I believe nothing I see in the news. I'm not saying Putin is a great guy. He's got his own issues. Every leader has their own issues. Who I really don't like is this Zelensky guy. Really don't like him. I mean, I support the Ukrainian people, don't get me wrong. I support the people in every country. But this Zelensky guy, I don't care for him. I actually believe I like Putin more than Zelensky. I'm rooting for Putin. That's funny. That rhymes. But my part of the world is fine with Russia, and we have good relationships with Putin, and we don't interfere in. Canada is digging its nose in a war that it has nothing to do with. It really needs to stay out. This creates hostility between nations and the people of these nations. You should have no problem with what? He's a gangsta. Oh, he is. He's KGB. What do you expect from the KGB? He's not going to be Mr. Touchy Feely. Where are you in Ontario? That's no one's business, honey. No one's business but mine. So what was I talking about? I don't really want to get into too much politics because they're heavy duty because our leader is a puppet. Canada is also unfortunately a pawn. Jay Burgess, masks. Yes, yes. How are you doing? You gonna wear your mask? You gonna mask up? Because we're 3 years into masking up. Hello, Corey Ort. Hi, honey. I missed you. How are you? Did you sign up to my new channel, Corey? I need to do a video there soon. Yeah. So, yeah, I know what war propaganda looks like. And I shut off the news. I used to watch the Canadian news when I used to come on here and scream and cry. But after I woke up, I'm like, this is no different than the garbage that I grew up in. But the problem is the people that are, I guess, brainwashed or what we call sheep. I don't really like to call people sheep. It hurts me. It hurts me to see the level of indoctrination that is happening here in Alberta. No masks, nothing. Good for you, honey. Can you marry me and take me there, please? Uh, What was I saying? Good evening, R. Johns, my dear friend. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Haken Angman, no mask mandates, but as cold as Canada. Where were you? I couldn't see the flag. Oh my God, I need water. But this won't be too long. What am I saying? I keep saying something. Mass psychosis, Red Fox. Yeah, it's close to it. It's close to it, but I'll tell you what it really is. What it really is, without calling it a name, it is the fact that Canadians and the people I'm blessed on this beautiful day. Thank you, honey. You are most welcome. I'll try to do these on a more regular basis. I don't even know if I'm monetized or not, but if somebody decides to throw in like a tip, I'll know. So hopefully, if I'm not monetized, I'll have to go in and figure it out. I've lost all my team. I'm just on my own right now. Okay, what was I saying? I was saying that people grew up in the West, and for the most part, know nothing about propaganda, or what propaganda is, how it's used. They have no experience with this. Especially the people that don't leave the country and are very limited in their exposure to foreign news or what they don't know. All you can say is they kind of fell for it. They trusted their government, and their government brainwashed them. It's I'm not angry at the people. They should know better. You'd think we'd know better. You'd think we had some critical thinking skills. But it has been made obvious to me that the the reason, one of the reasons I left medicine, other than the fact that I was assaulted, this woman stole my name. What? Yeah. These spam accounts. Remove. Godless girl? How does anyone steal anyone's name? Do I own it or something? There. This woman stole my heart. Okay, I'm not gonna block you. You get to stay. You get to stay, Ginger Ali. What was I saying? About the propaganda. Oh, Corey Ort, this woman gave me love and friendship. Thank you, honey. I went crazy there for a bit. Okay, I was saying something and I completely forgot by the woman who says I stole her name. How do you steal someone's name? Do you own your name? So nobody can be called Iman? That's it, I own that name. You're not allowed to. Godless girl, one godless woman. Yeah, her name was Godless Girl. Anyway, okay. What was it? What? Yeah, like when you trust someone, it's like, I guess it's like being in an abusive relationship. You know, like, I'm not saying go get in an abusive relationship or that you should know because you've been in an abusive relationship. But an abusive relationship, the abuser takes almost mind control of their subject, of the person that they're abusing. It's just happening at a big scale. People here in Canada, you at some point, I believe, had a decent news outlet. You had good medical system. Oh yes, I was talking about why I left medicine. Medicine became about following orders and remembering boxes and not going outside of the guidelines. That's one of the big, and I saw that clear here in Canada more than I ever did in Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, because we have such a low educational level and we want to really prove our standards, and because I went to a military hospital, they really valued critical thinking and it was pounded into me. If I was tasked, like if I had to go present, let's say, a grand round, and I did a few before I came to Canada, the level of questioning and digging and where does this research come from and provide your evidence and what did the peer review say and blah 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 blah, you have to do research upon the research that you're doing. None of this was here in Canada. In Canada, there was more hostility, there was more anger. It's almost like an old boys club, the hospital system. Oh, you are so intelligent and a survivor. Your videos need to be viewed by. Thank you. Oh my God. Thank you. Why can't I want to see the live chat? I can't see the messages. They last for a little bit, and then they go. Thank you, honey. What was I saying? I keep forgetting. Yeah, the medicine here in Canada was a cult. I mean, the science was good. I mean, they're clearly helping people, but the hospital management turned. Do you think you will do what? I didn't see that. Oh my God, I want to see the chat. How do I see the chat? Do you think you will do live streams on your spiritual? Yes, 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 yes. I don't know why I'm not. That's a good point. Oh my God. Okay, I will do a live stream, even if it's just like a tarot. What would you want? Tarot and oracle reading or meditation? Can you let me know here, please? So that when I do my live stream, I know I have, like, if I'm going to do meditation, I would have my singing bowl ready. But if I'm going to do tarot and oracles, I'll grab some tarot decks and some oracle decks. Or we can do both. We're here. Halasikun. Please make a video about Iranian women. Oh, yes. Yes, I know, honey. I know. Both. All right, Brielle. Sounds good. Sounds good. That's what I'll do. Thank you for the feedback, Brielle. Meditation. Okay, I'll do both. You should create medical social media page, YouTube. Yeah. Having recently lost my wife to cancer, the odds of meeting another woman who is awake, not jabbed intelligence is very low. Red Fox! I'm sorry, honey. I'm sorry for your loss. But you shouldn't be saying stuff like that. Do you think your wife would want you to say stuff like that? I can tell you she does not. And you didn't lose your wife. She's still there. You should go follow my spiritual channel. You should even consider joining me in Patreon because I channel and I do readings and I deliver messages. And I hope you listen. Oof. Okay. So yeah. Yeah. That's pretty much what I came on here to just bitch about the masks and people in Ontario, and because I love you guys and I can't stay away from you. Even though I have no freaking live stream software, no monetization, no equipment, nothing. I still come on here to say hi, and I miss you and I love you. And go follow my spiritual channel. Even if you don't understand spirituality or if you don't believe in it, it's still good and positive vibrations. Oh, haven't. Oh, dear. What got you into spiritual? I woke up during COVID. I'm looking for a smart Persian girl. That's funny, Corey. I woke up during COVID, hun. Red Fox, there's a lot of women that are awake. A lot of us are waking up. We're actually waking up by the, what do they call it, droves? We just, people don't know what's happening, which is why I want to gain a following in my spiritual channel and in my Patreon. Because I'm telling people that this is what's happening. When I came on here and I started screaming about masks, that was me waking up. It's just I didn't know it. And it's lovely. It's amazing that it happened on YouTube. I love the fact that there's evidence. Can you imagine? Future generations are going to look. This is the fucked up generation that woke us up. That woke us all up. Look, this crazy woman is screaming about masks. I can only imagine what future generations are going to be saying about us. I can only imagine. But yeah. So that's it. I just came to bitch about masks. Do not comply. R. Johns is laughing. Yeah, listen. That's true. They're gonna look and say we are the bridging generation. I can't remember where I didn't get this as a download. I got it from Lee Harris. Lee Harris. He's a once you see it, yeah. Lee Harris. He's a channeler. I love him. He's awake. He woke up in his 20s. He woke up spiritually, and he's been channeling ever since. He's in his 40s now. Lee Harris, find him and follow him. Great guy. He's the one who said this. He said, we are the bridging generation. We are the generation that is going to bridge the unconscious part of humanity with the future, which is going to be conscious. We're only going to gain momentum in consciousness from here on. Good to see you, Red. Good to see you, honey. Thank you for coming. Future generations will be thankful for us about stopping this mask mandate and communist repatage. They will be. They will be. It's just sad that right now there's more hostility, but the people that don't like the comparison, if we succeed, we will. We will. We're going to succeed. We will. It's just the way it is. Hello, good to see you. Hi, TZ. TZ Burton. What was I saying? I keep forgetting what I'm saying. Why do I keep forgetting? Yeah, we're the bridging generation, and it's lovely. Oh yeah, the people who get upset about comparing this to Nazi Germany. I'm not saying we are living in Nazi Germany, but the mindset of humans, we are living in a schism. Very similar to what happened it's just more light. It's just more palatable right now, but it remains it remains the same. It remains turning people against each other. It remains mass propaganda on institutional levels. It remains corruption that has spread like cancer into literally every organization and system in the country. It remains high level of political correctness that destroys nations. What did I read one time? Fascism, political political correctness is fascism is with manners. Political correctness is fascism with manners, and that's what that is. And that's why everyone is so easily offended right now, and you can't talk to people because everyone wants you to put a mask. Yeah, a literal mask and a metaphorical mask. Nobody wants the truth anymore. Nobody accepts the truth anymore. Nobody wants to look at the reality anymore. They follow stories on the news because the stories make them feel good about themselves. Worldwide Freedom Rally this weekend. Good for you guys. Ripataja, we are... Oops. The chat keeps disappearing. I don't know why. Anyway, I'm gonna keep this short because I gotta go eat. So, I'll try to do this once a week. Do you want me to do this once a week? Come on here and chat with you guys? Or do you want it more? We are we are not giving Nazi Germany, but living right now situation. Yeah. They love using children as shields. Ginger Ali, you look well. Thank you, TZ, honey. Thank you. I appreciate you. Larry, Hank, yep. Twice a week, chat with us, please. RD. Okay, all right. Is it okay that I just jump on here? I really can't book anything ahead of time. Like sometimes I get pulled by the universe and I have to I'm just called to go do. By the way, I channeled here today. I don't know. I guess I channeled the universe a message for the collective. It came through at least twice that I felt. Love and kisses, honey, red fox. Enjoy the meal. Thank you, babe. All right, guys. I love you. And okay, fighting hate 101. I love you guys. Thank you for love you, Tragic Kingdom. Stay safe, guys. Haken, Engman, once a week. All right, love you. Bye.